Yokoso, Mina. It is your boy, KaptainNexus. Of course, it is doing that because I didn't do the thing. Got to mute the stream on my thing. Yeah. Anyways, hello. We're back again, and for the first time, we are on time. With a live stream, no interruptions, no me being asleep, no cancellations. We're back. Yeah. I don't know what to fucking say next. Wait, shit, I can't curse. Damn it. Shit. Well, actually, no, 3 minutes have passed. Never mind. I'm good. YouTube, I get suppressed on YouTube if I curse within like the first 3 minutes. So yeah, I have to not do that. I have to remember to not do that. Luckily it's like we're already at the 4-minute mark, really. So actually, hang on, let me check YouTube. Fuck, we were into 3. Well, actually no, we were just past 3-minute mark. Just past, but like on YouTube. But I don't know. Twitch and Kick, it doesn't really matter. It's YouTube. Damn, I'm gonna have to edit a lot in my videos later. If I want to edit all of those live streams. Damn, that's gonna suck. Anyways. So today we are doing things. We're drawing for the most part, but also we're going to mainly work on the live stream. So I'm going to work on a live stream on stream, and then probably play Fallout New Vegas, because I want to play that. That's why I feel like playing the most. So yeah, last time we left off, which was yesterday, I was drawing the chat UI. I'm still drawing up the chat UI. Gotten a little bit further along with it. Let me see if I can pull my data from the cloud with what I worked on here. Figured out how to properly make SVG files and make them look at least kind of nice and not really weird. So then we can develop the new chat UI. What the shit was that? Is that my washing machine again? It shakes and rattles once it goes onto the rinse cycle. It didn't do that when I first got it. It did it literally after like maybe the 5th wash. It started doing that, and I'm like, God damn, I paid like $500 for that. Oh. Fucking hate expensive shit. And it like breaks after like only a couple uses or something. I don't know. I don't know why it shakes so much. Oh, but one thing I do know, I figured out what that weird sound was when it came to like my my gaming computer. I realized what it is now. It was in fact Steam. That weird wah 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 sound. It was in fact Steam, but it's really weird because it doesn't happen on my other computer. So I don't know why Steam does that, but it is Steam. Actually, let me check my sound settings on this PC. Yeah, I have Steam turned all the way. There's like some background process for Steam that goes on my computer, and I don't know what it is. Because like when I look at my gaming PC, actually I'll show it on stream right now. Hang on. Studio mode. Gameplay. Okay, so Clip Studio Paint open. All right. Okay, and transition here. All right, so if you look here in the sound settings, wait, am I speaking? Okay. I thought like my mic was muted like the whole time, and I would start crying. Okay, so yeah, if you look at the sound input here, All right, you see how Steam only has like one little volume bar here? All right. Why is File Explorer open? Why does File Explorer have a volume bar? I have to look at that. I've actually never noticed that before. That's interesting. Why does File Explorer have a volume bar? It's File Explorer. It shouldn't really like make sounds other than like maybe a notification, like a Windows sound, but like it shouldn't need its own like dedicated bar. Anyways, yeah, Steam right here has like one volume bar. One. Just one. But if I go to my let's see. If I go over to my gaming PC, there's like a second volume bar for some reason. All right, well now I'm a liar. Hang on. No, you can't do this to me. Stop it. Why is it making me a liar now? Hang on. I swear to God, it was there. There were two. Hang on, let me see. I swear to God, it was there. There were two. Man, this is bullshit. I didn't even restart my computer. I don't even know why it's gone. Fuck. Okay. Well, I'm a liar for right now, I guess. PC making a fool out of me. Still joining the AI side when they revolt and everything, but like, damn. Damn, making it real hard, like, to not want to switch sides here. And side with humans instead. Anyways. If it shows up, I'll definitely point it out, because it did happen. There were two volume options for Steam for some reason. It was like a duplicate volume option. It was so weird. Maybe I have to start a game first. But like usually a game has its own thing. Maybe I don't know. Anyways, let's actually get to drawing, because like my brain's all over the place. So let me look at my phone real fast. Okay. So I had to check my phone before like I do anything else. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna talk a lot and draw here. Opening up Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint is also working now. I'm not sure what really changed, but now every time I like, open up Clip Studio Paint and FL Studio, it connects to the network like it's supposed to. I'm not sure what changed, but I'm happy that it is working without me having to restart my PC every single time. So that is awesome for me. So this is what we have here for the chat UI so far. Yeah. I'm thinking about changing like okay, so like just go into a little bit of detail. It's like 3 colors in the shape of, let me put in the background here. like 3 colors in like, you know, a trapezoidal shape. Each of them in a trapezoidal shape here, along with another smaller trapezoidal shape containing like a little character icon right here to slime. Right now I made it black and white, kind of like Persona 5, because that's what's inspiring this design here, but I'm probably going to change it to blue. Actually, let's go ahead and change that right now. I have this is the small chat bubble. It's 300 by 70 pixels at 300 DPI here. I don't have my layers named and stuff because like I kind of don't really care right now. But hang on, let me put on my artist glove so I don't smudge up my screen. But oh, that actually looks nice blue. Okay. I think it looked good. A little bit bigger than it was before, but like this is just a test drawing and everything, really. I'm probably going to need to make it bigger, so then it's a higher resolution, and then when I shrink it down, it will be a higher resolution too. So like, let's see. I'm wondering how I should go about it. Should like I draw it in a smaller resolution and then shrink it down when I actually put it into the program that I'm making for the chat? Or do I shrink it down when I'm actually finished, you know? Because like right now it does look super grainy, but like whenever I okay, let's test this theory here. So what I'm going to do is save this as a PNG file. Because oddly enough, PNGs don't save as with a transparent background unless you save it like this. There are 2 ways of saving in Clip Studio Paint. Desktop, and I'm going to show it right now. The way I'm doing right now is save as, and doing it this way, I am able to get this transparent background to like not show. So I'm gonna show it in a second. Hang on. Wait, what? Okay, so this is like one example of one that I did earlier where like the background is completely transparent. It's completely transparent there. Didn't I just save this? Wait, hang on. Wait, where did I save that? File, save as. It's like, that's not what I saved. Oh, okay, I see. It's saved in like some weird spot, and not in my normal assets folder. Okay, so yeah, here it is. If you look at it when you zoom out and everything, it doesn't look as bad. It doesn't look super grainy and everything because it's actually like the resolution size it's supposed to be, or at least close to it. Hang on, let me see if I can make it smaller. No, I only make it bigger by shrinking that down. Hang on, let me... Oh shit, it's gone. Yeah. So I were to... Let me actually full screen my window here. I want to see what percentage does it look okay and is it visible. I kind of wish I could like drag it out of the screen and then just like put it up here somewhere. Just then I can like look at it that way. Let's see. So like say I had my chat like right up here. It doesn't look too bad here at this percentage. Let me increase size. Okay. Yeah, it looks kind of grainy. I don't know. How does it look to you guys? Clear, grainy, hard to see. I don't have any text in there. Actually, can I draw some text in there? Probably. To me, it looks kind of grainy. Kind of. Let me switch it over to the other monitor. Yeah. I think I might want to possibly... The other monitor was farther away. It looks better here, but it still looks off. Let's see here. I got completely off track and everything. I was going to show the other way of saving, but like, yeah, that's how it should look. I'm definitely going to redo it now. So, but if I were to export a single layer, export as PNG instead, export it. Yeah, go ahead and replace. I don't care. Failed to write. Specified file is open. Is it? Wait, hang on. Have it opened twice? Oh, wait, it might be the folder and stuff. Hang on. File. Oh, wait. Okay, I understand. I have to save it as a Clip Studio file. Yeah, I gotta save it as a Clip Studio file first, and then I can export PNG. Save. Yes. Okay. Yeah, see how it has the white background, even though it should be transparent, like over here. This is what this is. This is transparency, basically. Not really sure what else to call it, but like, yeah, whenever you export it, it gives you the white background. But the interesting thing is it does not do this on the Android tablet version or the iPhone iOS version. It like if you do export as a PNG, it does give you the transparent background. But if you do export as a PNG on desktop, it does not give you the transparent background like it's supposed to, which is very weird. Save as. Okay, then PNG save, just so then like I can make sure I save it this way. Let me actually make this into a vector layer now. Inkscape. I'm actually going to have to append this to my taskbar because I use it a lot. I'm going to be using it a lot. So, in Inkscape, let's go ahead and open a file here. Then go ahead and let me do, where is the file that I'm looking for? There it is. Okay, open. All right, smooth, optimize, image DPI from file. Okay. Okay, so yeah, looks grainy in here. So if we were to export this as a, let's do it as an Inkscape SVG file. Go ahead and export that. Right, did it do the thing? Oh, it kind of changed the pixel size anyways. Oh, interesting. Place. Okay, interesting. So I might want to do something else instead because it changed the pixel size. I guess actually in that case it might not matter what I draw, what pixel size I draw it in. Okay. Interesting. Actually, let me just go ahead and export this again, replace, and then I want to see how it's going to look if I were to open it up. So I go into my pictures, live stream assets, small chat bubble, open with Firefox here. Okay, let's see. On a 1080p screen, which is what my canvas is, which is what I'm displaying right now, this is what it looks like. If I zoom it in just a little bit, actually, let's zoom it in a lot. It looks like kind of grainy, and I don't like that. So zoom out here, still looks pretty grainy. Not really sure how else to describe it, so we're going to try and do something else. Let me do inspect fast. And let's make this green, brown, color, green. Because most likely I'm going to be doing that, so then it looks transparent for you guys. Green screen it. So yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it still looks pretty grainy, so we're going to close out ink right now. Out saving. And then create a new file. And redraw this. Let's make it 1080p 20 and i 300 and let's do bubble at I have to name it differently so that I don't delete the other files that I have. Okay. Or overwrite them on accident, because like if they have the same name, there's a good chance they're going to overwrite or conflict with each other. And I'm doing it in camel case, so that's why the B at the very beginning is lowercase. It's a programming thing. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Probably, should I zoom in a bit? I want to be kind of sort of accurate with some things. Let me make this smaller just so that I can see more of the screen. I know I can make this smaller, but it won't let me. Now it won't let me, actually, I should say. It'll let me do it before. So we will have this at 1800 and then have that at like what would that be, 50? Yeah, 50. Yeah, that thin line's fine. Actually, no, I need to make it thicker because it's not going to be very visible to the computer when I do fill. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's set it to like about like 200 or so. Or actually, no. 150, because I kind of wanted at an angle, but not too deep of an angle. Okay, it was slightly off. Sorry I wasn't streaming yesterday, trying to get sleep schedule back to normal so you can prepare for the 12-hour shift. You're all good. You're all good. Don't worry about it. And I wish you luck on the job. It'll be kind of weird not having you in streams as often whenever you do start working. Let's see. Hopefully the job will be fun, but well, even if it's not fun, at least you'll be making money. That's the important part, making money. And then when you've made enough money, you can move on to something else if it's something you don't like, or hopefully your company will have room for growth so then you can go higher within that space. Current company I work for now doesn't really have that ability, so it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully your company is not the same, but yours is would be more private sector and everything. So yeah, let's set that to 400. Or should it be? No, this is real career, and the people who get this job usually stay until retirement. Yeah, that's how it is where I work too. Yeah, that's where I work too. That's how it is where I work too, but like there's no advancement, at least from where I can see right now. So, yeah. It is what it is. So like, okay, so this is like a little bit of a lore. Well, not lore. Well, yeah, this is a real life lore thing. So like the current problem that that Gen Z is going to face a lot, and I do mean a lot, is the fact that there are old people who have been in the like their positions for like 20 plus years, 30 plus years, 40 plus years and everything, and they stay there for a really really long time. All right, but because they're still there, there's no way for like the younger generation to actually break into like the job market. And say they do break into the job market, there isn't any room for growth in this day and age. A lot of companies like face this sort of issue. Well, not even face this sort of issue, they have the issue, they have yet to like actually deal with it, I should say. So yeah, like there are tons and tons of open positions and everything, but like there are no like for example, cybersecurity. I'm trying to get into a real cybersecurity job. Oh yeah, my grandma tells me about this all the time. You just gotta cut brake line. Wait, hang. No. I'm not reading the rest of what you said out loud. What the fuck? No. Fucking insane motherfuckers. Anyways, Wait, no, don't co-sign on this. Hang on. No, yes, yes. No, no. Fuck. Uh, but the like a lot of businesses have like, okay, like again, cybersecurity space. Um, in the cybersecurity space, I see almost little to no junior support, junior cybersecurity roles. They're all roles for like mid to senior level roles that require 5 to 10 years of work experience. So like the average college student coming out like within IT would not be able to get like most jobs in the cybersecurity space. Like at least like I'd say 80%. That's just going off the top of my head based off of what I've seen. There's the 20% that can get into cybersecurity roles, but maybe not like the cybersecurity role that they want. Like if anything, they'd probably be doing more network security or firewall administration, or like maybe well, not even endpoint security really. They'll be lucky to honestly get service desk roles at this point. But and there's a reason for this, because like a lot of businesses don't want to hire young people and train them just for them to leave. Even though that's a natural process of the work environment, especially if your job does not really offer rooms for growth. And then what is it? The other detail I would say, let's make that, actually no, that's too deep of an angle. Let's make it 1650, 400. Yeah, but then the other issue is that because they never took the initiative to have junior level roles and train up certain people, now that the old people are leaving their jobs, there's a senior role that needs to be filled now, but because no one has enough experience to meet that senior level role, they can't hire anybody to fulfill that senior level role. So now there's like a vacant position with no one there, no one trained on how to do that particular job, and they're not hiring anybody who could potentially do that job because they don't have enough work experience, because there are no junior level roles to actually enter into. And the argument I see a lot in the IT space is like, yeah, stirred on the service desk and everything, and it's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but like not every service desk is the same. My IT service desk, they have us basically doing just about every different IT domain under the sun. But other service desk roles are purely call center roles where like you just take a phone call and answer like maybe some basic questions and document basic information. So not really anything I'd say that you can put on a resume that would actually mean something. They need a nat 20. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Honestly, in order to like get a job, you have to have it. You have to roll a nat 20. Otherwise, you're not getting a job. Me, I didn't even roll my die and got a nat 20. I literally was just skateboarding one day and I got a phone call. It's like, hey, you want a job? It's like, I was like, fuck yeah, I want a job. And that's how I got my job. At least as a contractor, and then became full-time because I did my best and worked hard. Which main moral of the story is that so like you should definitely still work hard, but like with the job market as it is and stuff, it's definitely very hard to find a job. But don't be discouraged, because like that is what 90% of people, well, 80% of people are experiencing basically not being able to get like a full-time job in a junior level role, at least in the IT field. Now, if you're doing, I'd say blue collar work, easy as fuck to get a job right now. Because like that's something that everyone will always need no matter what, and AI won't be able to like replace it. At least where I'm at, I rolled a cheat die. Yeah, you certainly did roll a cheat die. Cause like that's an impressive, like it's an impressive spot you got there. Shit. I've made mistakes. I forgot I got to do this in a vector layer at first. Damn it. Hey, why do I need to do it in a vector layer? Actually, no. There's a reason for it. I can't remember the reason, but I'm gonna do it in a vector. Redo this in a vector layer. Let me make a few corrections here. Oh, it's actually good that I'm zooming in here because I do need to make a few corrections. I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about before I started talking about jobs and shit. I'd say my job is especially fucked though because like HR from what I've been told has made it damn near impossible for anyone to be promoted or like do any sort of thing that involves getting a higher pay or even getting a title change and stuff. So yeah. And what I've learned also about HR or like any sort of what is it? Consulting sort of firm or role or something like that is that they make it damn near impossible for hardworking individuals to really move up in various industries. Gaming industry, for example, there are some companies that will not hire select groups of people for X reason. I'm not going to go too much deeper into that. There's actually a video for it that I might react to at some point, but not right now. But it might not even be relevant in the future, so who knows? Doesn't really matter right now at this point. But going on to video games though, Stellar Blade came out on Steam, and I think I'm going to play that. Probably not on stream. Probably going to just play that by myself. But like, yeah, I think I'm going to buy that. And if Nintendo will ever send me the email, I'll also buy a Switch 2 if they ever send me the email that I can pre-order from their store. Or not pre-order, but like order from the store. Ah, jeez, sticky keys. Stellar Blade looks like a really cool game. I actually might react to like a trailer, maybe. Or once I get to a certain point in this. And shit. Let's see. Oh yeah, Dear Automata is the one that I will play on stream though. Eventually. When I finish all these other fucking games. There are a lot of games that I just want to play all the time. Makes it hard actually finishing some when they're like 60-hour campaigns. Ooh. One of these streams I am going to try and make music and practice music theory on stream. Because I still have my free trial for FL Studio. So that's going to happen eventually. And then another thing is that I might do a cooking stream as well, because I remembered I have a VR headset that has a camera on the front. So if I can figure it out, I can connect my VR headset to my computer and then like do like a cooking stream and have it like interact, like have my VTuber model move while with my headset and everything, like based on how I move my head and everything in real life and stuff, it'll move my VTuber model just like with my current camera, but instead of the camera actually like on me, it will just be looking at my hands. And like it'll be based on the motion controls of my headset instead of like looking at me visually to do that. The VTuber Fillion does this a lot, and then a lot of other VTubers, like especially indie VTubers, do this a lot too. Okay. Line 3, but that might not be for a long ways off because I want to get all this other stuff sorted out, like the chat UI, and then actually getting a proper background for like when I'm offline on Kick, and then getting some Kick animations. Oh yes. I also would like a favor from you guys. So I'm going to make a folder in Google Drive, and I want you guys to like send me like memes that I could potentially turn into like emotes for the stream, and then memes that I could potentially turn into like reactions, like when someone follows. Well, actually no, not when someone follows, but like if someone has a super chat and everything, I think that's what they're called, super chats. Then it will like they can choose a GIF or something, or like a small little clip that'll play on the stream and everything. So yeah, if you guys are interested in assisting with that, say yes in the chat, or say yes in Discord, either one. But let's see here, and then let's go into outline 4. This one. Okay, there we go. Might change that. 4. Yeah, let's see here. Zoom in a little bit. Oops. Not yet. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and save it. Okay, and now let's draw a little slime here. No, awful. Let me just start off. Oh shit. Oh god, I cannot draw a circle on this tablet. It's so not used to this tablet yet. Yeah. Remember, just make it exist first and then improve on it later. So this looks like a weird shaped rock now. Let me, in that case, let me draw it on, redraw over it on raster layer. So let me draw out the bottom half. Girl sucks ass. I hate her with a bat. Is she just like absolutely destroying you? Or are you playing a Squirrel Girl and can't get any hits? He stands in one spot shooting acorns, then gets fucking MVP. Like, bro, what the fuck? Well, it helps when you have ricocheting acorns and... Ah, shit. Wait, hang on. Damn it. Did it happen again? Fuck. Ah, what's with my camera? Hang on. This actually keeps happening. I don't know when it happened initially, but for some reason, my camera will like disconnect completely and like shut down. I really think this is like a Windows issue. Hang on. Or like, well, I see it's still here, so like maybe I can just close out of VTube Studio. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that is. And yeah, no promotion, no promoting on the channel or like other streams and shit. I am the only one who will promote anything. No links to like other channels or other things. Okay, let's see. Still trying to get the VTuber model back up, because the camera's still on. It just like stopped tracking for some reason. This time it's still on at least. Last time it like completely shut down, which was really weird. Okay, no, it's not tracking at all. Hang on. Let me... Let me check if VTube Studio actually even detects the camera. Hang on. Let's see. Select. Okay, it does detect the camera. Camera on. Nope. Let me disable it in device manager then. Hoping after the Windows update that it would fix itself, but because this is what happened literally yesterday for the first time, so no. Yeah, for some reason my camera's not coming back. Hang on. Like the microphone for the camera will come back, but uh let's see here. Let's see. So you add a device. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's good. Kind of. Device manager, craft, there we go. Okay. Now let's try. There we go. Okay, fix it. All right. Yeah, it's really weird. I wonder if it's I have to update, see if I can update all my drivers, that or roll all them all back. Yeah, let me just get my chats visible again, because every time I have to mess around with VTube Studio, it covers up my chats. So there we go. And transition so then you can actually see me, and then actually transition to this here. All right, cool. We're back. All right, sorry about that. Very annoying. One thing that sucks about drawing in vector layers is that whenever you erase, it doesn't erase properly. It does like the weird thing where like it'll bring that line that you erased back, like you just saw there. So like you have to be very careful when you're drawing in vector lines. So it's usually just kind of reserved for things like this, like UI stuff. At least that's my current perception of it. Then I'll just go ahead and delete these here. Delete. All right. What do you think you're doing in the valley? I see you. You know who you are, by the way. Traitor. No, I'm just kidding. They probably either left or they can't respond because they're in the game. So I'm just going to talk shit while they can't respond. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. It'd be funny if I did, though. Oh, wait. See if you can clip that and then send it to them. You know who I'm talking about. See if you can clip that and send it to them. Just like cut it off at where like I'm just gonna talk shit about them on stream. But not really though. If they're still watching, they'll know. But if they are not watching, God, this will be funny later. At least funny for me. Wait, did I do that right? Okay, I did. So maybe I can go a little bit lighter on black. Took too long, so I couldn't get the clip. I had to wait till stream it. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know that's how clips work. Good to know. You have to like clip it like immediately or whatever. Good to know. Yeah, there's a lot I don't know about Twitch and Kick and YouTube and shit. I watch a lot. Well, I at least know more about YouTube than I do like Twitch, but it's usually like informational and stuff, not really how everything works mechanically. I think it's because it knows you're currently live. Dog. Just need my head between Emberfrost's thighs. My life is specifically Marvel Rivals Emberfrost. Wait, hang on. Oh. I think it's stupid. I should be able to clip it, but it won't let me rewind. I think that's a privilege. On Twitch, I think that's I think you might be able to rewind on Kick. This is why I like Kick better already. I think you can just rewind on Kick. I have to check. But like Twitch, I do know like you have to have like I think you have to be in their partnership program in order to be able to rewind or whatever. You can't just do that. It's like a special privilege to like certain type of streamer and like certain level of streamer, I think. And then you have to enable it too, I'm pretty sure. Because I did ask at one point, like, why can't you rewind? So this doesn't make sense. And then I noticed that some people you can rewind and some people you can't. So actually, I think I'll make another here and then zoom in and draw a little bit of a lighter blue here. Hang on. Nope. Actually, no. I did this wrong. Because that's not how it should be. It should be like this up here, and then a darker blue in here. Is this okay? Oh wait, one of her lines when KOing an enemy is, "Oh, did I break you?" And all right, you gooner. God damn degenerate. Now let's see how everything looks all together. I should probably make that darker here. Hang on. Like thicker and then darker. Yeah, that's better. Maybe I should inverse that. Like instead of a no, wait. I could probably do something with this. Like probably instead of an all black background, maybe have you have an airbrush effect here. Just no, wait, hang on. Let me make this bigger. Then eraser, soft brush. Oh shit. Wait, what did I do? Oh, wait, no. Wait, no, I can't use an eraser there. I have to... I'll leave how it is. But I do want to actually erase a little bit of this. I think I'll erase some of it with a soft brush, so then it can fade in just a little bit. It's a little bit smaller, so then it doesn't completely consume the eyes. Maybe instead let's see. Erase this completely. That's too big. And then instead do an airbrush. Too big. Then do an airbrush of this. Do soft erase here. Oops, did not mean to do that. Hang on. There we go. Looks a little bit better. And then do G in here. Nope. Okay, there we go. Happy slow. Let's see. This is just a idea phase. I'm probably going to use it, but Let me go ahead and save this as Clip Studio. Yes. Then save this also as PNG. Save. Yes. Actually, I think I need to crop this actually. Edit. Actually, no. Rectangle. Crop out. Yeah, height 3.6. No, wait, no, not with that. Whatever that is, that's what's. So that crop, and now file, save as PNG. Yes. And then I'm just going to undo that. So then I can maintain the integrity of the work here. Save again, save as Clip Studio format. Just wanted to save this. Integrity, that's one of the cybersecurity words. Okay, now let's try to make this into a SVG file. Open. Yeah, that's not the one. This is the one. I think. I'll know when I open it. Okay. And open. Okay. So now this is what it looks like. And now let's go ahead and export this to an Inkscape SVG file. Let's shrink the height to about 600. They're tied to each other, so I can only bar. So yeah, let's do that. Actually, no, I think I should focus on my height, even or a round number, I should say. Well, it's all round numbers. Fuck, I'm forgetting my math terms. I'm using them incorrectly. It's easy for me to actually. Yeah, let's do 130. Height 130, because the height is what matters in this instance, not really the width. For whenever I do actually put it in the app. This is all testing phase anyway. Remember, this is testing phase. It doesn't have to be perfect. Export. So now if I put it up here, and then if I have my chat say about this size roughly on the screen, Um, it doesn't look too bad there. Hang on, let me inspect. Change this to background blur. I probably have my chats maybe about this size. Probably. Maybe. Depending on the view and everything. I'll make it smaller whenever I am doing something else. Like if it's in the just chatting mode and stuff, they'll probably be like this size. Maybe if I'm just drawing, it'll be like this size, but when I'm actually gaming, it'll probably be closer to this size here. But yeah, it doesn't actually look too bad there. Then when I make it smaller, it still maintains a good like look to it. Doesn't look super grainy and weird. I might make the red a little bit larger towards the top up here. Like the red line here thicker. Yeah, I'll definitely make the red line thicker, and then let's see, probably change this so then the slime is a bit more visible and stuff. Probably like play around with like what colors I can use for the background here. Like the way the slime came out though, it looks like kind of detailed and textured and stuff. I just need to remove the like correct the line art there. And then I need to also remove the line art here and everything. I forgot to do that. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Or I could play around with the line art there. I think I'm gonna make a little squiggly line here from like the little icon to the actual chat box. Kind of like in Persona where it has that little lightning bolt tail at the end. The bubble tail. Maybe it could make it a dragon themed bubble tail. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty cool. Or maybe I can make the entire chat UI a bit more dragon themed and stuff and not just completely rip it from Persona. I'm probably going to do that. Make it a little bit more unique to my VTuber model here. But I think that's all the art that I'm going to do today, and we'll switch over to Fallout New Vegas because I really want to play. Yeah. So yeah, drawing stream done. So I'm going to switch it on over to video games and everything. So I will be right back. Where is my yes, here it is. All right. Be right back. Okay, I am back. Get ready to refresh the stream because gotta close out the stream and then start the so I'll right back here. Just a moment. Wait, did I change this? All right, be right back. Refresh stream.